and welcome back to another episode of my Paris Shattered World 2030 start. So I've let the economy sort of get kicking into gear again, got things built, the economy's starting to sort of take off again. We're not going to be too short of everything soon. So I also realised we've got these, but I've got enough manpower to activate each one, so we're going to start doing that. Although these have decayed a little bit, that's the only sort of little catch, but be able to activate these, and that should increase our supply generally throughout. Now, Mexico's also decided to declare war on California, so yeah, I don't know what's going to go on with that, but okay, we'll see if Mexico decides to dominate everybody, like Egypt is. Egypt's kind of fighting Sudan now as well, push through Libya. So I think what we're going to do is we're just going to get these started to be activated before they decay too much. And that should help boost our supply levels in this area, which will help output and whatnot. Could really do with those as well, but it is what it is. And we'll just continue with getting these. Now, like I say, got positive agriculture. Timber's just about positive. We're almost there. Petroleum, which gives us a huge buffer that we start with, so we can then sell. I mean, there's only a little bit more markup on here, but we can use this as a bartering gift. Coal, we're not quite there yet. Or, yep, we're making it. So, yeah, hopefully our first coal mines will be done, 5 days' time. So, I don't know, Egypt's finally declared war on Israel. That's going to kick off soon. Started to get uranium, so at least if we did run out of money too much, our economy would still be able to function somewhat. We're starting to build up some stock of military goods as well, so we could use that for bartering as well to start with. So, and I'm looking at some of these ones are quite useful. And this might be a bit too much, but because we've got the petroleum, we could always trade that in. Military goods make us some money. Obviously got our stockpile of consumer goods. Could just start trading. Trading some of the... There we go, so that should get some techs as well. Not economic tech, sadly, but it is what it is. There, we probably shouldn't really be expecting much tech, economic tech this early. We're European states, we tend to have fairly similar, especially Western Europe, fairly similar tech levels. Now, we've built some of our radars. I can see that this is going to be maybe a little bit of an issue. See the Belgian army as well. Pretty well, so I built the radar station up here and one down here. And we should have this one here, which will probably cover the southern part quite well. Just keep activating these. So you can see we've just 3, because we've only just activated the 4th one. We're already at 100% supply level. That's going to help us out quite a lot around this region. And that, of course, is going to spread that increase through the roads and everything, which will help increase our production output. And we just need to get that sorted next. Which it will be. Some unit production's missing. Got a little bit of spending on it, so we might as well continue building this. Get these going as well. That should increase our supply this side, which will help with some of this fuel, the oil and gas fields, some of the production facilities here for our industrial goods, consumer goods, power plants and whatnot. Egypt's just declaring war on everybody, it seems, in this scenario. I've also put some anti-air defense batteries as well up, and I've made this hex here military fortress with a load of emplacements and gun emplacements because I figured someone's going to try and rush through there, so we're going to have to get some troops up there when we've got some spare manpower, which we are slowly starting to fill back up on. Hopefully we'll have enough manpower, probably maybe in the next episode, to declare war on somebody. Of course, the manpower issue will go away. Once we invade probably Belgium and the Netherlands. And to be fair, once we took the rest of France, it'll probably go away. Once we've got this sort of initial amount, the manpower will start raking in. Especially once you start declaring war, as you get a boost during wartime to your manpower reserves. Now, our economy, our inflation is now -0.8% instead of about -3. Our unemployment's gone down to 9.2. So it's going definitely in a positive direction. So let's see what else we can spy. Probably worth getting some of these mobilized. Won't use them in anti-shipping, directly in ground attack, which probably haven't got many missiles anyway. We'll start kind of like mobilizing up against Belgium, slowly but surely. I mean, my other concern is obviously these guys. I'm gonna have to leave some forces down here just to hold them back in case things don't work out as well as I think they will. Of course, we can get some helicopters, because these helicopters are probably going to be, yeah, they're going to be quite important. As we'll need to take out this artillery fairly early on. That seems to be quite a lot of their artillery. Then we'd have fire supremacy then. And we'll deploy the Tigers separately as well. Let's deploy these on the south side. Yeah, they've got Falcons, okay, but they're early models, so they're probably not that good. Get some more mines build as well. That's a bit of a random declaration of war. Armenia is nowhere near Vietnam. There's Vietnam. There's Armenia. So I don't know how that war's going to work out. But okay. The AI says it's going to work out then. I'll just leave them to it. Who am I to question this? So those are getting quite close as well. Yeah. Oh wow, we've got plenty of coal from that one facility. Well, 4 facilities. Okay, that's something else we can export. I bet neither the Germans have got any techs. No, not really. I mean, that might be worth actually acquiring. Again, we got a decent amount of petrol, so we can use that as quite a bit of a barter. If we're really short on cash, we could just sell it, make a lot of money. But that would tank the price, so maybe it's not worth doing it. Maybe it's just worth selling off a bit at a time as barters trade, so it might not affect the oil price too much. Okay. Then maybe we should start getting these built. Okay, so we could probably get some artillery deployed. And one of the anti-aircraft batteries. Send it over there. Yeah, we're gonna have to send some troops to defend there as well. Might be a case to just build some air defences roughly there just to help protect it. Get some ships deployed forwards. Use these just to hold off at the Belgian border. I think some of the submarines might be a good idea to push forwards as well. Use that as a bit of an additional air defense. Probably should also start hating Belgium more, but we didn't want to push it too quick, as we're not really, let's face it, we're not really prepared for this. Our economy's not great. It needs a bit of work, quite a bit of work if I'm honest. Very slowly getting there. Just get these with some anti-ship missiles. No actual port there, so we might have to build a sea pier here for now as well. Probably wouldn't be a bad shout. Ally. Then we can supply this because there's no supply here, so yeah, we need to get a sea pier built. And then once we've got some of these, she has supply there, and supply is maxed out there. So the supply is actually very high, which is also helping our production. So you can see our consumer goods have already gone way higher now, production-wise, which is what we want. So these are slowly going to get built. Got plenty of money now, so we can start just adding a load of these onto the list. See how that works out with budget-wise. Oh yeah, we produce plenty of petrol now. So probably worth just doing some straight trades, trading oil. What else got? Okay, they've got really nothing else then. Okay, so yeah, it leaves us with a little bit of money for production. What we'll do is focus these around here. Start getting some troops dug in. You also need to get some high lines on this area. Game is running a bit slow at the moment. I'm not sure why. I just wonder if there's just too many wars going on. I suppose there is also a lot more countries, which is probably slowing the game down a little bit. Okay, that's a merchant marine. That's probably my anti-aircraft unit. I mean, once we've got some of the more of these built, don't see why I can't just activate the construction on all the others. Wouldn't necessarily bankrupt the country. I mean, construction might hold, but we are, other than the rubber and uranium, we're not doing too bad. I think the uranium use, we covered our actual power plant use. I think the rest of that is actually just building nuclear vessels and nuclear weapons, which is pretty much on pause because we're not spending any actual money building, because we've got no spare money to build anything with. Yeah, maybe we should let a few more facilities build and then consider that. Yeah, there's a bit of a backlog there, but okay, it is what it is. I mean, we've got positive inflation now, so that's good. Unemployment's dropping, which is also helped. That help with taxes and everything. Yeah, they are almost active, so we need to get those active, and then we'll start looking at buying some units. Hmm. Okay. Yeah, and then we'll get this anti because we're probably going to need to. Okay, and now that is active, we'll start getting our units deployed. Yeah, still short on construction. That's fine. We'll just have to live with that for now. Then we've got some manpower we can start deploying. So we're making about 7. Okay, that one deployed. So what I think I'm going to do is let the economy finish building itself a bit more, get some more manpower, and I think we'll then pick up in the next episode. If you're enjoying this content, leave a like, leave a comment. As always, subscribe. I'll see you in the next one.